Hello friends, today we will learn about the serious impact of wild boars on agriculture, especially in cornfields. Wild boars not only cause great damage, but are also listed as one of the most dangerous invasive species in the world. Their destructive actions not only damage crops, but also cause economic losses of millions of dollars each year. Wild boars digging and foraging disturbs soil chemistry and nutrient cycling, posing a major threat to farmers and environmentalists. The economic impact of wild boars on agriculture is substantial, with each boar causing an estimated $300 in damage annually. This translates to a staggering total damage control and remediation cost exceeding $1 per year. The problem is particularly acute in the United States, where the feral swine population has seen significant growth, especially in Texas. Their relentless digging disturbs the soil layers, leading to significant changes in plant communities and facilitating the spread of invasive plant species. This soil disturbance also has downstream effects on water sources, as the boars contribute fecal bacteria, increase sedimentation, and elevate turbidity levels. These activities result in altered pH levels and a reduction in water quality, thereby exacerbating pollution and posing a threat to both terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. Wild boars pose significant health risks as they are carriers of various bacteria and diseases, which can have a detrimental impact on livestock. One of the most concerning diseases is foot and mouth disease, which can spread rapidly among livestock, leading to severe economic consequences. Trapping is a primary method for reducing wild boar populations, leveraging advanced technology for optimal results. Modern traps utilize advanced camera systems, sensors, and remote control technology, allowing real-time monitoring and smart decision-making on when to activate traps. The installation process supported by forklifts ensures efficiency, while baiting techniques using grains like fermented corn and overripe fruit attract wild boars effectively. Despite its success, trapping faces limitations, particularly in remote areas where deployment and maintenance are challenging. Nonetheless, when properly implemented, this method remains one of the most effective strategies for controlling wild boar populations. Using fermented corn and potatoes to lure wild boars into traps makes the hunting method more effective. Alternative control methods for managing wild boar populations include the use of aircraft and guns, particularly effective in rapidly reducing their numbers in open landscapes. This method leverages the advantage of aerial visibility, making it highly effective in areas with high population densities and minimal obstructions. However, its success diminishes in regions with dense vegetation where visibility is compromised. This form of hunting not only serves as a recreational activity, but also plays a crucial role in managing the boar population. By reducing their numbers, hunters help mitigate the extensive agricultural and environmental damage caused by these invasive animals. Integrated control measures, including trapping, hunting, and population management, are critical to effectively manage wild boar populations and minimize their adverse impacts. Your thoughts and experiences is important to us, so please leave a comment below if you are interested in this topic. Now we will delve into the pressing issue of Canada goose invasions in the United States. These invasive birds have spread throughout local areas, causing significant environmental and economic damage. We'll explore their seasonal migration patterns, where they move in large flocks, and compare their behavior to the more stable gray geese. The environmental impact of the invasive Canada geese in the United States is profound. These birds cause significant damage to forests by feeding on bark and leaves, which disrupts the reproductive process of trees, particularly young and immature ones. This behavior not only harms individual trees, but also affects overall forest health and regeneration. Furthermore, the geese compete fiercely with native species for food and shelter, leading to a decline in native animal populations and causing imbalances in the ecosystem. Government efforts include various management strategies to reduce the geese population, while hunting provides a practical approach to directly limit their numbers. Together, these measures aim to mitigate the negative effects of Canada geese on biodiversity and ecosystem health. Hunting strategies for managing the invasive Canada geese population require careful selection of locations and times, with hunters often favoring large fields with ample grass and food, especially in the eastern and midwestern United States. Effective use of decoys and scarecrows, combined with honed hunting skills, plays a crucial role in attracting and successfully hunting geese. Sharing experiences from fellow hunters provides valuable insights and fosters a community of learning and improvement. Ensuring the quality of harvested meat and adhering to sustainable practices are paramount to maintaining both the environment and the integrity of hunting activities. Swamp goose hunting has gained popularity due to its unique challenges and rewards. Unlike field hunting, which relies on open spaces and visibility, swamp hunting requires navigating marshy terrain and often using boats to reach prime locations. The ongoing competition for grazing land between wild horse advocates and farmers has sparked significant conflicts, primarily due to resource depletion. As the wild horse populations continue to rise, the availability of essential fodder has drastically decreased, leading to heightened tensions. Farmers, who rely on these lands to feed their livestock, find themselves at odds with the burgeoning wild horse herds. This struggle for limited resources underscores the broader challenges of managing shared environmental spaces and balancing the needs of wildlife with agricultural demands. Before the appearance of wild horses, cattle grazed freely on grasslands, providing farmers with ample grazing land and resources. The situation drastically changed with the arrival of wild horses, whose adaptability and resourcefulness have posed significant These animals have become a threat to other species in the environment, leading to the destruction of grazing land, consumption of stored hay meant for livestock, and the uprooting of grass and tree roots. This has resulted in desolate landscapes, making it increasingly difficult for farmers to maintain their livelihoods and sustain their agricultural practices. These wild horses are seen as living symbols of the untamed spirit of the past, embodying a natural heritage that many believe should be preserved in its free state. The debate reflects a broader struggle between practical management needs and the desire to maintain the wild, untouched essence of these magnificent creatures. Vietnam's frog farms offer a fascinating glimpse into the intricate process of transforming tiny frog eggs into delectable frog legs that grace dinner tables worldwide. This exploration unveils the meticulous steps taken by farmers to cultivate and harvest frogs, highlighting the unique practices and dedication involved in producing this gourmet delicacy. The mating process of frogs in Vietnam involves injecting both male and female frogs with an aphrodisiac to stimulate mating. Once prepared, the frogs are placed into separate tanks designed specifically for mating and egg-laying. During this period, the frogs emit unique sounds to attract their partners. In the fascinating journey from eggs to larvae, frog eggs typically hatch within 1 to 3 weeks, transforming into larvae equipped with gills to breathe underwater. This early stage of life sees these waterbound creatures undergo metamorphosis, a process where they gradually develop into young frogs. Frog farming is not limited to Vietnam. It is a global endeavor with significant operations in France, Indonesia, Thailand, and China. In the United States, frog farming is conducted on a smaller scale, primarily for research purposes. This international aspect highlights the versatility and importance of frog farming across different regions and purposes. Once the frogs are transported to the market or processing plant, they undergo a meticulous processing and packaging procedure. Initially, the frogs are killed, skinned, and their legs are cut off. These legs are then thoroughly washed and immersed in a cold water bath at 7 degrees to remove any remaining blood. The frog legs are trimmed to eliminate any residual skin, organs, and blood stains, ensuring they are clean and presentable. Following this, the legs are subjected to a freezing process, with the temperature carefully regulated to reach 8 degrees. Finally, the frog legs are packaged according to the specific weight requirements of the customer, ready for distribution and sale.